Sagittarius. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross reading for you today. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts resonating later, that's quite common. You're more than welcome to go back to the channel and rewatch any videos that you would like. That being said, the readings you should be watching are your sun, moon, and rising signs, and Venus. That'll give you a better overall view of your energy. So let's get started. We have Flamingo Spirit, and this is enjoy the in-between. Enjoy the in-between. All right, I'm going to take two from the Ancestors and Oracle. Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. There we are. And the first one is Magic Guardian. Unleash the magic within. Okay. Magic with a K. That's the energy that swirls around shamans. If I find a picture in this reading, I'll point out the kind of energy that I'm talking about. All right. We have Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Okay. So it's time for you to retreat and recharge your batteries and think, meditate. You know, if you don't know how to meditate, that's okay. Pray, whatever it is that you find solace with, okay? And the thing is it helps you focus and it helps you figure out what your true wish fulfillment is, all right? So now I'm moving these cards off to the side because the Celtic Tarot or the Celtic Cross is a large reading. So sometimes these messages, these are powerful messages coming from the oracles, okay? So the idea is sometimes they're standalone messages, and other times they work in coordination with the tarot portion of the reading. So just take it how you see it. All right. There's a good start. You have a lot of options, okay? You have a lot of options. Oh, sorry, that's not it. That's not cauldrons, I'm sorry. That's shields. Well, you still have a lot of options. This is you tending to something. This is you nurturing something. This is you trying to build something. You're trying to create something, okay? These two men are magicians. There's a lot of Celtic legends about them, all right? And let's see, what's crossing? What is crossing Sagittarius right now? What is your challenge? Balancing your spiritual and material plane. This is higher learning, higher education. It took 20 years to become a druid. They were they were bards, and they were keepers of the histories, and they did that through song, and they were very they worked with leaders, kings, queens, they were advisors. They were very intelligent, okay? And they went through a lot to become what they were, okay? And whatever this is, it's blessed by Alwyn, okay? It can be like the Hierophant, where you have higher learning, okay? Higher learning as in the university. These guys knew Pythagorean theorem and well, okay? So they were well educated, okay? So it could be that, it could be you going back to school, but whatever it is, you're going to create something that's going to be fertile. It's going to be abundant. That's what you're nurturing. That's what you're doing here. And Spirit is trying to tell you, have the magic. Unlock it. And you do that by resting and retreating. And in the meantime, it's growing. It may be slow, but it's growing. What happens is you have to enjoy life in between. Okay? So, what do you have going for you, Sagittarius? What do you have going for you? Yes, we have the Ace of Swords. Oh, you're very clear now. You have clarity. You've been gifted with clarity. I think you've been struggling with something for a while, and I mean, you know, this is all the Arthurian principles of, you know, honor and integrity, and I think that you are very clear now which direction that you want to go. Okay, and again, remember, you just have to enjoy the journey. Okay. There we go. One more. All right. And again, this is resting and reflecting. So this is basically, it's not the Hermit. This is the Four of Swords, but the energies are similar. This is somebody that's taking time to do a life review, thinking about what they truly want. You may have done this in the past. Thinking about what you truly want. And then once you understand what your true wish fulfillment is, then you're going to start moving towards it. Now, what's crowning you is messages. Okay? You probably will understand the messages. That may be the clarity that you needed to understand the messages that are coming in for you now. Okay? There may be a lot of them, and they may come rapid fire. They may come in different forms. They may come into you in repeating numbers. Those are angel numbers. You can look them up online. They can come to you in a tarot reading. They can come to you in any spiritual sense of that nature. They can come to you when you ground yourself, or you take a walk in nature. Okay? Ah, there it is. See, I told you. You still have a lot of options, and we see this in the future. Sorry, I have an odd sense of humor. Anyways, okay, you came from heartbreak, and whatever it was that broke your heart made you stronger. You went through the healing process. You carried all the burdens, okay? And, you know, you understand the toxic behaviors. You walked away from what wasn't serving you, okay? Because you were looking for that 9, okay? You were looking for the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's also learning how to love yourself, all right? So here we show you as the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands, in this deck, this 2 of Wands, this person built that tower, but they didn't put in an exit, because I guess they probably never thought they would leave. But now we have the magic wand. You have the golden egg. He wants to create something, or she. They want to create something, okay? And if you look over by my thumb in the turret, that in this deck, that all the fire signs have a dragon. They have their own dragon. I'm sorry. So this one's carrying another wand. He's ready to go on another adventure. So are you ready and willing to go do that? Or are you going to stay? So you have a decision coming. Are you going to stay in the comfort and the opulence that you built, or are you going to move forward and create something new as well? It doesn't mean you have to give up your home, you know. It means you just have to take the chance and go on the adventure. All right. You have a new beginning. Okay. This is the cup flowing over. It's usually read as a romantic card, but it's not necessarily. This is your cup. This is universal love. This is abundance. This is you having a new beginning. Okay, and this is your cup overflowing. Okay. And like always, love is renewable. It renews itself. The more you give, the more you receive. Okay? It's something that just expands. It's that smile that you give that stranger. You may not know it, but that may have changed that person's entire life, or at least changed their mood, you know? You know, a lot of times we don't know the small kinds of small acts of kindness, you know, can just change a person's outlook. All right. So here we have the Page of Swords. This is some kind of communication. Okay. And again, this is somebody that's up high, seeing things from a higher perspective and getting the lay of the land. All right. This is also the scene that we have at the Six of Swords, where you're moving out of the storm and into the calm water. But this is also you looking at things from a higher perspective and a different perspective. I know it's not how the cards are usually read, but I mean, I'm an intuitive reader. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. There we go. And we have the Knight of Wands. And this is charging forward. This is charging forward. Okay. And it's a passionate communication. And it can mean a lot of things, but personally, to you personally. Okay. So, and now we have the Queen of Wands. This is somebody that is definitely dynamic, creative. She follows her intuition. She has a magic wand. She knows she can create something. Okay, she thinks outside the box. She doesn't always think the same way other people do. She doesn't, and she likes not thinking the way other people do. I mean, she's raising sunflowers, and so she's diverted water into her kingdom, because if you look behind her, it's very arid there. And, you know, so if she can raise sunflowers, then she's obviously raising food for her kingdom. And she may have been the first person to ever think that, hey, well, why don't we just block that off and send them some water this way? You know? But not necessarily dam the whole thing up, but, you know, everybody, you know, a lot of people may call you crazy because you have different ideas, but are you really? You know, Bill Gates, was he crazy? Steve Jobs, was he crazy? They changed the world. And, you know, and they built it in, I forget which one built it in his garage. All right, so I'm going to take the Marchetti Tarot Royale. I'm going to start clarifying this. Tell me more about that Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You resting. It's telling you need to rest and reflect. So you may be spending a lot of time overthinking things. Just relax. Let it happen. Enjoy this. It's going to be a beautiful adventure. You don't have to have a lot of conflict. You're learning. You're finding your path. Okay? All right. So, tell me more about the Druid. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Druid. All right, we have an abundant new beginning. Now, you have 3 aces here. That's highly unusual. A lot of new beginnings, so it means you're ending a lot of old cycles. Things are you're closing things out, cutting away those things that don't serve you so that you can thrive, okay? I'm telling you not to worry. You're going to have more than enough money to take care of yourself and others, all right? So you will probably get the clarity when you go into hermit mode and when you rest and reflect. And I think you have the Four of Swords twice and you have the Hermit twice. So, okay, all right. And it looks like you're trying to hold on to something, okay? And it might be better for you to release it and move forward, okay? Yeah, you're moving towards the Ten of Pentacles. This is a dynasty. This is a legacy. This is having enough abundance to build basically an empire. This is being able to take care of multiple generations, all right? And this one, it's showing that somebody found a pentacle, which would have been the ace, okay? So the storyline goes, they found the ace. And they took the ace and they built it into the Ten of Pentacles. And then they built it, they have love and abundance, okay? And so what they did then to keep it in the flow, they took the casket of 10 Pentacles and put it out there for somebody else to find. And so those pentacles will help 10 other people have their ace of abundance and start their own creative, okay, their own creative endeavors. All right, so this can be the sneaky card, but in this case, I think what it is once you close out the cycle, you're never going to look back. You're closing out a lot of cycles, and you are moving out of the storm. This is a new day dawning, and you are moving forward. You are moving forward into, you don't know yet. That's why you just enjoy the in-between. You don't know what the destination is. You just know that it's where you need to go. Okay? You will have communication along the way. You have the Ace of Cups again. Remember, follow the moon cycles. Okay? There's a lot of communication in those moon cycles. There's a lot of communication in that water. All right. And it's going to bring you into the position of being the Queen of Pentacles. That's a very abundant position. She's very earthy. She's very down to earth. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to bring. She knows how to build. Mostly what it is about abundance is knowing how to build it. Because once you start having it, you're going to attract it. What you're building, you attract. Okay? Now, you have options. That could be a lot of options in love. This can also be business. Okay? It's a union. It's a spiritual union. It's a healing union. Okay? There's a promise between those two. Alright. And you are definitely opening a new cycle. No doubt about it. So, now, what do you want to create? Have you decided what you want to create? Do you know what you want to create? A lot of creation in here. Okay? And again, another pentacle. You have the Page. So you're going to have some kind of communication. This is going to be small. It's going to be maybe like a job offer, or, you know, it's a, you know, it's not like a king energy. But it is about material wealth nonetheless. Okay? And I think this may illuminate your path. It's going to help you. See, they're seeing things. Your ancestors are trying to guide you. They see things from a different perspective than you do. They're trying to illuminate that path for you. They can guide you, but they can't make you get on the path. You are a spirit. You are a spirit. So you're a spiritual being, and you have free will. You have autonomy. So they can't just come in here and meddle. You have to actually ask angels to come help you. Okay. So you also have the Queen. Let me try that again. The Page of Cups. Okay, and again, that could be a small offer. It could be an offer in love. But it will be a heartfelt offer, whatever it is. Okay? And you've been working really, really hard lately. Okay, and again, you're trying to create something. This is a lot of pentacles. Okay, so right now, I think you're trying to get the lay of the land. You're looking at things from a higher perspective, and you're trying to decide which way you want to go, because you have a lot of options. It's not uncommon to want to take time and consider. I mean, this is a thought card. You have air represents mind, mental stuff. Okay, and you have all four aces. Okay, and this can lead to a passionate new beginning. And it can lead to your new happy home, whatever that means to you. Some people it's little pink houses and white picket fences. You know, other people, you know, it might be a house by the sea, or a house in the mountains. You know, everybody has their own vision of what is their happy home. Okay, so I think once you start getting this clarity, you're going to open this cycle, and you're going to be charging ahead. Okay? This is willpower and victory. And she's got a lot of willpower, and she's got a lot of power. She's not holding any reins, you know. She's got balance too. She's very balanced. All right. So you're leaving the conflict behind, and you're taking charge of your life, taking charge with authority. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, it's telling you you're starting to learn to celebrate life. And again, you want to enjoy the in-between. Okay. So I'm going to pull a couple of Archangel cards and see what they have to say for you. All right. Life review. And it's Archangel Jeremiel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is left unbalanced. Okay? Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to read the green on the green. Especially, I might have some dim light in here right now. You are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies, guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. And at the bottom of the deck, we have remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. And you are very, very loved. Okay? So that's what I have for y'all. I really hope you follow through on some of this. It's an amazing, you're closing out cycles like crazy. You are, you've either discovered exactly what you want to create, or you are heading in that direction. Okay. And you're willing to just roll with the flow and let the magic go. Let the magic flow. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, you know the routine. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon. If not, you know, don't be mean. Yeah, you're more than welcome to comment. I like to hear back on these. Okay, I like to hear what happens and how this correlates with that. So that being said, I'm going to let you go. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great night.